Hey guys, welcome back to the Having Said That show. My name is Aman and I love food. The thing I love about food is the culture, history and camaraderie that comes with it. So today, me and my friends are going to go around our city trying the best foods and having the best times. This is Bite Me, Chicken Roll Edition. And since we're doing the chicken roll, who better than to have on our show than one of the kings of non-vegetarian food in the country. He is a TV chef, an internet chef, and a trailblazer on his field, the mogul of butter chicken. Give it up for Saransh Goyla. Okay guys, we're on our way to our first spot, and while we do that, and before we reveal what it is, I think we should talk about how we're rating our rolls today.
Yes.
As you guys know, it's Bite Me Chicken Roll Edition.
Yeah.
And we have 3 metrics that we'll rate them on. Each of us will individually rate the roll out of 25. So collectively, we rate the roll out of 100.
Nice.
Math, huh?
Nice.
I love that. I love that.
It took me a while to think of that. But our first metric is what, Jay?
Well, our first metric is taste, obviously. That's just the number one thing to consider.
Agreed.
I think all the rolls on this list that we have are classics. So I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah. Our second one is integrity. Roll build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's super
It's
important.
the texture of the wrap. It's the ratio of
Yeah.
filling to wrap.
Yeah.
Just how it feels in the hand.
That's one of
Yeah.
the most important
I think so.
like rubrics for me, bro.
Yeah.
Too flaky is horrible. Too soft, everything falls out. That's the
Oh.
worst, bro.
That is the worst.
Yes, alright.
Overfilled.
Yeah.
That's a horrible one.
Yeah.
And Ariana, what's the last one?
Last one is X Factor.
Nice.
What is the secret that just
Okay,
gives
okay,
it that
okay.
extra pizzazz, you know? And that's out
secret
of
sauce.
5.
So it could be an ingredient, it
Yeah.
could be...
Like love.
Yeah, fair enough.
How much love
How much
does it
love
have?
are they going to put in these rolls?
Yeah.
All right.
So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about our first location.
It's a classic for a reason, man. Give it up for tips, guys. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Saransh, as the chef of the car, what do you look for in a good roll?
I look forward for them being juicy.
Yes, juicy.
Yeah.
The meat needs to be juicy if you're a non-vegetarian.
But not
and
too
for-
juicy that it ruins the wrap as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can't be, as you said, it can't be so overstuffed or overfilled that, you know, it's all over your t-shirt. And
Yeah.
I have 2 schools of rolls that my favorites. One is the Kolkata paratha style, which is that nice sort of just the right kind of flaky exterior, and then the Romali rolls because I'm a
Romali
Delhi boy. So the Romali that wraps up the meat. So
Amazing.
between these two, the world of rolls starts and ends.
Yeah, I
Lovely.
think we're gonna have a good indication of how like filled these rolls are based on Aman's shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the more stains we get on Aman's shirt per roll,
He is
plates,
pretty
like-
brave.
He's too brave.
I think we're about to
Chalo.
reach our first spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tibbs Frankie. Guys, I have a confession.
What?
I think I've only had it once in my life.
How
son.
long ago have you not had tips
And
for
this
though?
was
That's kind of crazy,
at
bro.
least 10 years ago.
You know, I've met the founder of Tibbs multiple
Ooh.
times.
No way,
And
dude.
he's fed me Tibbs himself.
Oh my
like
God.
Mr. Tibb has fed
Alright.
me.
That's-
His name is Mr. Tibbs.
Surinder Kaur Tibbs, we got him.
Yeah, another thing, guys, if you haven't noticed, the Lodha boys aren't in the car with us
Yeah.
today. Because if they breed in the presence of non-vegetarian, they might combust. We're obviously vegetarian, so today this is our first ever non-vegetarian Bite Me, guys.
Woohoo!
All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Which is a big one, and
Excited.
of course, being
the
the
king.
first ever non-vegetarian Bite Me, we had to bring the king of non-veg.
Literally.
All right.
Jay, good to have you.
So first things first, the packaging of Tibbs. It's just the best. It's unbeatable. Okay, this comes straight off the top. It's ready to eat right now. It's gonna be amazing. Let's get in.
I'm so
Let's
Yeah.
get into this.
And I like because this is already an indication that it's going to be juicy.
Yeah.
That's the reason this packaging has been put.
It's well thought out, I must say. This
Yeah.
is their classic chicken roll, but with added cheese. Jay's favorite order.
You gotta have the cheese.
Gotta add the cheese.
And see, this is
Roll
First
cheers.
bite, roll cheers.
cool.
Oh my God.
Cool.
How much
let's
you
go.
want to do it?
You have it, then I'll have the
Okay.
next bite.
Cool.
Come, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Here, I'll take that from you. Silence is usually a good sign, I feel.
This is really good, guys.
See, there are 2 things. There's one is that because of Frankie, it has that egg slapped on the paratha. It has a Kolkata roll vibe, which means it's like a maide ka paratha that's been fried It is crusty. It's making a noise when you bite into it. Inside the chicken is pretty juicy. But I do feel the roti is a little mota for me.
I agree. I don't know how I feel about the cheese, man.
Bro, I'm loving it.
You're just hungry.
I think this
No.
is a top roll.
I
I think the ratio is so good because it's thick. It is thick, the paratha. But the gravy is so gravy. And that onion is hitting. Means the onion is hitting.
Give me another bite. Maybe it's better.
The onion definitely hits. The rawness really cuts through the chicken. And not to forget, the chicken is tasty.
The king of chicken has said it, so I don't even know.
So I'm a very chicken tikka roll kind of a person. This is more like a bhuna chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't call it that.
The whole combo of this is just fantastic, man.
I don't know how I feel about the cheese, man.
Honestly, I could also do without cheese on this one. So
I love the cheese. I can't lie.
I don't mind it, but I think it's a very Bombay thing.
Yeah.
Cheese on dosa, cheese on pav bhaji, cheese on cheese and roll.
We love cheese.
But would I have it again? Yeah.
Yeah. I can't say no to that. But would I go out of my way to have it again?
Yeah.
I guess you'll have to see my rating.
I loved it. Enjoyed.
Honestly, I'm a huge Tib fan.
I liked it.
Yeah.
So, as in, it's not my favorite roll, but it is something that I would eat again. So, yeah. So that's a good start, I would say.
No, it's definitely a classic, man. Like I feel like when you just want like a quick, easy meal, you know what I mean? Tibbs is just always there, man.
I don't
It's
think
always
I
there.
need tips for another 10.
That's you're gonna have some tonight, so.
I'll say I kept in mind while scoring that this was our first one.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
So I knew that I don't want to like give it all the marks so like quickly off the thing.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
that's what happens a lot in biting.
Yeah.
The first one gets a lot because we haven't eaten.
We haven't
all.
eaten.
Yeah.
I have a confession. When it's the Romali roti roll, I love the bite which is just the tucked in Romali roti. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like that last nub.
Yes.
I crave that bite. This roll felt like the roti was always that bite. It was so thick, bro.
But don't you love that bite?
Yeah, but I like it in moderation.
But you know, Ariana mentioned this. It's like the roll had to be that fat and hard to be able to like. If it had like a regular roti roll, it would have just been like wet.
Yeah.
And it's just that's just not pleasurable at all.
This roll needs to have that paratha that will encase the gravy sort of a chicken mix inside.
Also, by the end of it, you guys didn't see this. There was literally a pool of like liquid, bro, at the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the gravy, I guess.
That is the gravy. And so I personally don't know if a gravy like that belongs in a roll.
No.
Controversially.
See, if I had to do extra
it's-
gravy or no gravy, I would do extra gravy.
Hey,
Not no
yeah.
gravy, but you know, like in like a regular roll, there's like a thick gravy that holds its shape. You know, it's not liquidy, bro.
Well, I guess
Sure.
people have been liking it since 1969, so you know.
That's
Yeah.
true. That hey man, who am I to say anything?
Yeah. Who
But
are you?
I guess I'm a food reviewer on the internet. I really like the next place, which is another one of Jay's favorite places actually.
Jay just loves rolls.
I'm a
Literally.
huge roll fan, man. We were discussing this before the cameras were rolling. I think a roll is a perfect meal.
Yeah.
Like it's got everything that you need. It's got like if you want to make it yourself, nutritionally it can get everything you need. It's just easy, convenient,
Yeah.
and it tastes great. So,
And I said this earlier, every culture has a role, dude.
Yeah,
Every single culture, from like, you know, the Middle East with the shawarmas or the donors or the
Love a shawarma.
Burrito.
yeah, hot dog.
A hot dog is not a roll.
It's
it's
technically
kind of
they
a
call it a
roll.
bun roll.
Yeah, it is kind of roll. Like,
sushi, right? Technically is a roll.
It is.
that's a stretch, but I like it.
It's
I
a
don't mind.
protein wrapped
Yeah,
in a tub.
yeah. Fair.
Or
That's
if you
cool.
want to talk about Peking duck, the pancakes. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So,
Guys,
hey,
we are really rolling in the deep end.
Ah!
but our next place is one of Jay's favorites. When I said we're going to do a chicken roll bite me, he said, we have to do Tibbs and we have to do TRC.
Gotta
Yes.
do it.
The roll company. The roll company does something with our rolls, which I love so much, which is the crunch.
Spit on them a little bit. Okay.
The what?
The crunch.
The crunch.
They put the papdi in it,
Yeah.
and it gets like slightly soggy but still crunchy.
Yep.
And I love that textural bite. In fact, when I get a sandwich, I usually put like chips or something in my sandwich. I tend to put like nachos in my
Wow.
burrito. Like I'm
Texture
very,
play.
He's a chef, huh?
Yeah.
Look at me, man. The two chefs of the
Integrity.
cup. Integrity. But yeah, I love that about TRC.
TRC is a modern sort of roll company which you know, like how you used to rely on OGs like Bademiya, etc.
Huh.
TRC is the new age roll company that you rely on for
Wow.
your late night eats.
Guys,
Yeah.
I've never had TRC.
What?
It's my first time with you guys.
You know, they've embraced this late night thing because now if you go on the Swiggy app or whatever, you can get like snacks.
You have cookies and
And
stuff as well,
cookies.
bro. Yeah,
and like
yeah.
sweets and munchies
Yes,
and stuff on
yes,
this.
yes.
Yeah.
They know. They're like, these fat fucks. Come on, it's by 11 p.m. The orders start rolling in. Like,
It's how do you
Yeah.
make your AOV from 300 to 500?
Yeah.
Average order value.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
to clarify
yeah.
for whoever does not get. Yeah.
These
like,
two
yo,
in the front,
AOV,
don't
do that shit, bro. Gotta keep the AOVs high.
It's true, it's true. We'll see you guys there.
That little crunch that you were talking
Yeah.
about in the middle. Also the rumali that's been crisped up.
Okay, interesting.
Interesting.
So unlike a paratha, this is like a thin layer. This definitely has more protein in
Yeah.
comparison to the bread.
Yeah.
Should we bite into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Cool. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is what I associate with the roll, guys.
Interesting.
That first bite was insane, man.
This has the roll integrity that you were talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
No?
This aloo bhujia is not giving me the vibe.
Yeah, they usually put the puri, remember?
The aloo bhujia definitely makes it the unnecessary kind of peppery chatpata, which I don't think was required.
No.
Could do without. However, still insane.
Insane? I wouldn't say.
What I like is it's sort of rumali that's been crisped up from the outside, so it holds the roll. The amount of protein inside, the chicken is very moist
It's very
and
filled
juicy.
as well, man. It
It's
is.
very well filled, lots of onion, lots of chicken. What I'm not a fan of is the masala. The flavor is not fully clear for me.
Yeah.
I would want it to hit the spot.
You've said it. The flavor is not clear. And nothing like mixed signals are not for me.
I think I've had better TRC rolls before.
Well, we are judging it based on this roll.
Mine has stood the ground. Whether the integrity on my roll is
Solid.
Okay, guys, we were talking about a hot dog being a roll. We just got some coffee and they had something they called a hot dog roll on the menu.
Oh my God.
So we have to
It's
try
meant
it.
to be.
it is a roll actually.
It is, right? It's in like a roll.
crispy, crusty.
Okay, grab a piece, have a bite.
Yeah, we
Crusty
can
is the word. Yeah, come. Cheers it.
cheers it.
Alright, man. That's good, dude.
It's too mustardy.
Dude, it's sick.
I love mustard.
No, I love mustard.
If this is a roll, I would eat it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Shout out 27 Bakehouse. Great roll. I hope it's not the best of the video. But let's go to the next place. So guys, our next spot is, I think, one of the oldest roll places in the city. It's a name that you associate with Bombay. They've now expanded to different branches. We're going to their original spot.
Oh my god.
Drum roll, Haryana. Bademiya.
Woo!
Let's do this.
Alright, roll
Cheers.
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 Okay, guys, let's go.
One obvious thing that I like about this is it reminds me of the old Delhi rolls.
Yeah.
Rumali roti, fresh and hot, long cut lacha pyaz, chicken tikka smells of a tandoor.
Literally smells bro, insane.
And
I will say that, yeah.
the smokiness really does it for me. It's the chicken tikka roll that I associate with. So full marks on that. The only thing that I particularly don't enjoy about this one is it's too dry for me. That's the only thing.
It's too dry. I would even say too salty. I'm tasting one thing in that salt.
I don't know what y'all are saying. This is so good.
The chutney is great,
Yeah.
but I wish they'd use like dahi chutney so it would have moisture.
I think the dryness lets it down a little bit.
Bro, just look at the chicken. Like, look at the tar on that
the
chicken.
chicken is maybe the best. Like the filling is insane. It's the right amount, and the roti is like holding it all
Yeah.
together, like super solid. But I guess also because it's dry.
In fact, this Bademiya roll is much better than I had it the last time. which is a couple of
Interesting.
years back. Today it's well seasoned. Finds a bit salty, but I'll take that. The chutney seems fresh. The roti is warm.
Yeah. Come, let's rate it.
Okay guys, they've gone ahead. We're going to my favorite roll spot in the city. It is a classic. I used to come here with my parents late nights. We are at Kala Ghoda at the city-wide, nation-famous Ayub's. We're gonna have the chicken bhuna roll, which is my favorite chicken roll at Ayub's. And I hope and pray that this one doesn't get tanged. And we'll see you outside while we're getting our rolls. Oh, what a
No
lovely
frills.
cut. What a lovely cut.
That's a beautiful cut, man.
My favorite roll. I hope this is good, and I hope no one here, Ariana, tanks it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Solid marketing pitch.
Woohoo.
Please, Ariana.
Come, ready? This is why Ayub's get the big bucks. Capsicum heavy.
I wish it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
The inside composition almost reminds me of tips again.
Can I just say, the flavor isn't clear.
The flavor is heavily Shimla mirch.
But I love the onions. A little spicy.
It's not that spicy.
Chicken is moist. The rumali is great.
Yeah.
Protein
Rumali is-
integrity is good.
Integrity is hot. I would actually say best integrity. And best roti to filling ratio. I just wish these rolls had more vegetables. You know what I mean? Like a shawarma has some pickled vegetables, some fries, some sauce.
Ariana's gone into some different direction.
Yeah.
This is just giving made a chicken preparation and put it in roti.
Just go back. Just go back to Ayub's. Get one more.
I don't know, the camera can tell. Crazy spicy.
Oh,
It is hot. It's hot.
it's spicy.
Am I immune to the spice?
I like the chatpata
Yeah.
spice level it has.
Yeah. The roti, insane.
The roti is fab.
Yeah.
It's definitely up there. It is definitely up there.
Come, let's rate it.
Let's.
Let's rate it.
Okay guys, this is most people's favorite part of the Bite Me,
Woohoo!
where they reveal the scores, and for the first time ever, I am getting the scores blind. Because
Oh
usually
my
I'm the one
God.
revealing.
Let's go.
Win 4th place with how many points?
63 and a half.
63 and a half.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Bademiya.
That is
Okay.
so funny.
Okay,
That is
okay.
so
I
funny.
wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder
Okay,
why.
go with him. Okay.
4th place.
63 and a half.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I think we are.
Fair, fair.
I think it's not. It's a decent
It's not
one.
bad,
guys.
I mean.
It's not bad. It's between
Ayub's and
and tips.
I think I know.
These are some
who's
pretty
won.
tough rankings,
How's
man.
team stop to bro?
Number 1 with 71 is Ayub.
Yes,
Oh,
Okay.
well done, bro.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
me,
Okay.
that's
we've done it.
me.
We've done it.
Tips is 66.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm okay with that.
What was the lowest score for any roll ever?
4 tips to 14.
And you accused.
Talk about a tanker.
No, he's been a secret tanker all
No,
along.
no, I'm so
it's good,
sorry.
it's going there.
Ariana for Bademiya.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How much?
12. Okay. Well, you tanked tips.
What? I gave
You tanked tips.
662 is pretty fair.
Oh, he tanks.
He-
662.
Highest score for any place was
Me on Ayub's for sure.
yeah, and
What?
Jimmy for Terrace.
Oh. What was it?
Okay.
Wow,
I
that's
got
great.
520. Okay, so Ayub's got the
That's 70
highest.
on. Yeah, well, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
What was Saransh's highest taste score?
Bademiya.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
And you got a 3.
That's
Because-
actually crazy.
Because for
It's
me, that's
equal.
nostalgia. It brings
Yeah.
back Delhi memories.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. Guys, thank you for joining us at Bite Me. We'll see you on the next one, yeah?
Woohoo!
Hey guys, I think it was a fun day out, but I don't think so. We've found the best roll yet.
What? Oh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
As in, there's not a single roll that crossed 75.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, but only one roll cost 70.
Yeah, so I think, guys, there is scope to find the best roll in Mumbai.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is
Alright.
not done yet.
Part 2.
Won't you pick a side? Making up your mind. I wanna get you home.